Hello everybody, my name is Toef and this is going to be a summary of the Lifeskilling Mastery that was added with the 4th September patch on the NA&EU servers on Black Desert Online, on PC. So no bullshit, let's get right into it. Lifeskilling Mastery is basically a way where your lifeskilling can scale based on the levels you've obtained as well as the gear that you get for it. Mastery is measured by a simple number between 0 and 2000. The chart here shows that basically every level you get up until Guru 20 is going to give you 5 Mastery, Guru 20 and beyond gives you 10 Mastery per level. Besides levels, you can also get Mastery from Loggia's clothes, tools, and accessories that were added with this patch. If you want to pick these up, they can be found at Loggia's farm, and I'll show that location in a little bit here. The values for enhancing Loggia's clothes to certain levels are shown here for Mastery increases. And actually, I believe that the clothes outfit values are also the same as the tool values. Hey, it's me from the future. The gathering tools and processing stones use the exact same values as shown here. I'll go over how to obtain, enhance, and maximize all the stuff from the Loggia's clothes and all that in a little bit here. But first I want to go over what you actually get from this Lifeskill Mastery I keep mentioning. So to start with, there is mass processing. So when using the proper processing stone and with different levels of mastery, you're able to mass process bigger groups of stuff all at once. As a quick example here, processing Mastery 200 with the correct tool as well allows you to do 20 batches of mass processing all at once. This means that for every tick when you succeed in processing, instead of turning, say, 5 timber into 1 plank, you would turn 100 timber into 20 planks. And obviously the 20 would actually be like a 2.5 proc rate, so somewhere between 20 and 80, averaging like 65 or something like that. I think it would actually be averaging 45, whatever. That's not important. Basically, it allows you to do giant batches of processing all at once. Gathering Mastery increases the amount of raw materials you get, the amount of special and rare items you get, and the chance of getting special and rare items. For reference, rare items are items like shards and Khafra stones, and the black crystal shards are actually the new enhancement materials. And special gatherers are things such as Layla's petals, deep blue hoof roots, tree bark, etc. Sailing Mastery increases your acceleration, your speed, your turn, and your break percentages. A new treasure orange grade fish has been added, and you now have a chance to catch it based on your mastery, with a higher mastery giving a higher percent chance of this. At this time, it is believed that this chance percent increase will also just have a chance to give an ancient relic crystal shard instead of an orange grade fish. It does also state that it increases your chance of getting ancient relic crystal shards in general though. So yeah, if you fish a lot, this could be really good. It is also applied differently for harpooning. For those crazy people out there that actually harpoon, good for you. Here's the values for that. Hunting is a little bit different. To start with, it's going to increase the raw materials you get by the percentages shown here, but at certain breakpoints in hunting mastery, you'll start getting different byproducts depending on what you hunt as a bonus. These byproducts can then be used to craft trade items, which you can sell, or they can be used to craft new furniture items, some of which are very powerful. So alchemy and cooking mastery are both a little similar and a little different. To start with, alchemy mastery increases the chance of receiving the max amount of items you can receive whenever you do a craft. In addition to this though, higher alchemy mastery lets you roll on a table, shown here, of all sorts of different extra byproduct items you can get. These extra items range from more common things, such as wheat flour, to more valuable things, such as a gold bar worth 100 million silver, or alchemy stones. Additionally, with 500 or more alchemy mastery, you are able to craft new spirit stones. These spirit stones that are craftable can go all the way up to shiny tier, although I do believe that it is RNG to get them. Training mastery does a variety of things. To start with, it increases the chance of capturing wild horses successfully. Your horses will train up faster, that is, they gain more EXP. You'll have a better chance of obtaining a higher tier horse whenever you breed. And your horses will have a better chance of learning a skill whenever they level up. Additionally, a riding crop was added that increases your auto running speed as well as your maximum speed whenever you're riding a horse, and it's just worn in the tool slot. Even if you have absolutely no interest in life skilling, I'd highly recommend buying this, and I'll show you where to later in the video. Cooking mastery increases the chance of getting max amount of products whenever a proc is done, increases the amount of byproducts you get, and it also gives a chance of mass cooking every time you proc based on your mastery. Mass cooking basically allows you to make 10 batches of cooking something at once, so 10 of all the ingredients get taken, and 10 of the results are given. This only uses 1 durability on your cooking utensil though, which makes high cooking mastery make utensils last much longer. Additionally, I forgot to mention before, but alchemy mastery also increases the sell price of imperially delivering alchemy materials, and cooking mastery increases the price of imperially delivering cooking materials. In addition to all this, they've added a chance based on your cooking mastery to get a random quest proc whenever you're cooking, which will be a quick quest to deliver so many of a certain food that you cook to a certain city. The bonus quests are either turned in Heidel or Calpheon, and will give you 500 high quality peppers or onions if it's in Heidel, or 1000 eggs or milk if it's in Calpheon. I'm not going to be going over all of the exact values in this video as it is a brief overview, but if you want to look at all the things for yourself and plan it out, I will have a link to it in the description. Alright guys, so to start off with, here we are at Loggia Farm, just west of Velia, and this is the location where you can talk to Camellia Loggia over here and hit shop, and if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see all of Loggia's stuff. Even if you aren't interested in Manus Mastery, I highly recommend picking up this riding crop. As I said before, it's 15% auto pathing speed and 5% max speed. It's simply worn in the tool slot, so there's no reason not to get one. Moving right along, you can actually purchase this at other stores, but it costs a bit more, and so you may as well come to Loggia and get it at a discounted price. As you can see, all the clothes are specialized and all the tools are specialized and cost 1 million silver each. The processing stones as well as the tools can be upgraded with weapon stones using fail stacks as if they were a weapon. A quick note here is that just like regular armor and weapons, these can be enhanced all the way up to pen. Loggia's accessories and stuff are also sold here as well. So something I should quickly note here is that whereas the clothes and the tools are specialized, the accessories are not. If you do a variety of life skilling, you're probably going to want to invest into these accessories first, as they give all life skill mastery up. That is to say, if I just purchased and wore a necklace, it would benefit me when I fish, when I gather, when I hunt, anything. I should note though that this is only the green grade of gear. If you really want to invest tons of silver into this, you may not want to purchase all of this yet. I personally am already investing into these because, well, for starters, I'm just impatient, and I also want to hoard up a bunch of materials for the better clothes and accessories when they do come out. And for anyone else that's looking to dip their toes into this right now, I would highly recommend starting with gathering. So speaking of that material, well, what exactly is it? Black gems are the materials that are used to enhance both the accessories and the clothes. Black gems can be obtained as a simple drop from hunting, or you can get black gem fragments from any type of gathering. Black gem fragments can be combined with simple alchemy with a blackstone weapon and a blackstone armor to create a regular black gem. Now enhancing these clothes and accessories and all that is a little bit weird because sometimes it'll take more than one of the gems to attempt an enhancement. For instance, if I bought a necklace here, and I should mention, by the way, I'm not like actually risking this 115 stack I have, but that's a weird thing with this. When you enhance the clothes or the accessories, it doesn't actually use your fail stacks. It has a set chance that can't be changed. I could do this on a +0 stack and do the same thing, and if it succeeds, my stack isn't going to get consumed. And as you can see, it did succeed there, and my stack didn't get consumed. I mean, you can believe me, I just did it. I was risking my big stack, and yeah. But, I mean, if you don't believe me, you can hop around and do it on 0 fail stack characters in case you're afraid of a glitch or something. Anyways, so for this to go from +1 to +2, I thought earlier that it actually took 2 of my stones to attempt this. So you can see here I have 18 stones. I had enhancement, it's destroyed a well, and now you can see I only have 16 stones left. So I didn't see anywhere, I'm guessing it is somewhere, but I couldn't find the location of the information on how many stones each enhancement takes. I do know that it varies both for the clothes and the accessories though. Also, if you're looking to enhance the accessories, you should prioritize the necklace and the belt, as the enhancement is all, as far as I'm aware, the same odds and the same material cost, but the belt gives more mastery than the rings or earrings do. As you can see here, my duo belt gives 18 mastery, whereas my earrings both give 16, my rings both give 16, and my necklace again gives 18. If you're attempting the clothes and they fail, they won't be destroyed like accessories are, however they will drop in durability and you're going to have to buy duplicates to repair that durability, much like other regular armor or weapon piece. I think that's really about it as far as the Loggia's items go. The blue grade items are going to be about the same. I think they're going to cost like 10 million silver per item though, instead of 1 million if I had to guess. And they're probably going to be a little bit more expensive to enhance. Maybe you'll have to use more black stones at once, or black gems, whatever they're called. Or maybe you'll have to use concentrated black gems, which, in case you're wondering by the way, 5 black gems with 1 hard and 1 sharp, I don't have a sharp on me, will also give you a concentrated black gem. So that wall of text from before explaining mastery might have been a little bit confusing. To make things a little bit easier, if you hit P, you can open up your character information, and now there's a little tab here called Life Skills. Here you can see your exact mastery you have on each life skill, based on the gear you're currently wearing as well as your levels. And this updates live, so if I go here and unequip my earring for instance, you can see all my masteries dropped, and then equip it back and they go back up. And these numbers will tell you exactly what kind of benefit you're getting as well. And this still works for tools, so let's say if I equip my hoe here, it adds 400 mastery to the hoe gathering, but not to the others. And that'd be an easy way to compare, so let's see, for gathering, I currently have, let's say, 380 mastery on lumbering here. It tells me the exact increased chances I get from everything. And if I wanted to compare that to the hoe, I could hover over the hoe and do so as well. But moving on, all the values are here, so if you want to see the kind of benefit you're going to get from all the different life skills at those mastery levels, you can just hover over and see what you're getting. This is a super useful screen, and I'm so glad they included this. It makes it much easier to work with. So a few final notes I have. Here we are in Velia, and right next to Creo over here is an NPC named Enna, and currently there is an event going on. If you want to path to here, you can hit O and go to New Quests, and it's not going to show right now because I already have it. Actually, it'll still show some of them, but there are 2 daily quests you can do right now for Enna, and the first one will give 3 black gems, and the second one will give 3 black gems and an Old Moon Life Skills Guru Seal. As you can see here, you can trade these little Guru Seals in, 1 for 1 black gem, 5 for 3 concentrated magical black gems, or 12 for one of the Manos clothes of your choice once those are finally released. These quests are really easy, they took me just a couple minutes to do a day, and these black gems, even if you don't want life skilling, like these sell for $1 million I believe right now on the marketplace, so there's no reason not to do these, but a lot of people are lazy with dailies. Pretty much everybody I know actually is very lazy with dailies, but hey, if you actually remember to do this is worthwhile. I think that's about it, guys. As one final note, apparently the current meta that everyone is doing for gathering the black gem fragments, yeah, black gem fragments they're called, everyone is making a fluid collector and doing bloods. This could be in part because, let me pull it up. This could be in part because you can trade in powders as well as some cheap crystals, a fire horn, a byproduct item from woodcutting, or apparently also a polished opal down here, and a blood, 100 blood that is, and you can get black gem fragments that way. You can then take these black gem fragments with the black gems, as I said before, and make black gems out of them to enhance this. So that could be one reason why it's suddenly meta right now for everyone to enhance their Loggia's fluid collector and be collecting blood all day. But the other reason, which does seem to be actually true from what I've seen from guildies and stuff, is that the black gem fragments definitely have different drop rates based on what activity you're doing, or at least that's what we seem to think so far. And it seems to drop the most from fluid collecting, specifically from blood collecting. Much like how woodcutting, that is chopping trees with an axe, quickly became the meta, so to say, for obtaining Kaphra stones, black gem fragments seems to at least currently be mostly from gathering blood. From the life skills that I've tested it out with so far, it seems like activities that give more Kaphra stones give a lot less of the black gem fragments. Likewise, activities that give more black gem fragments seem to give quite a bit less Kaphra stones. I can't tell if that's intended or if that's just my RNG. Maybe it's actually all the same and the community's eating up the fluid collector because reasons. Again, people could simply be doing the fluid collector so they can get tons of blood to make more black gems. I couldn't really say, so that's just a little bit of my speculation, so if any of that's like inaccurate for some reason, I apologize. That's just my opinion so far. Bear in mind, even when the blue grade gear comes out, as well as the Manos grade gear for life skilling comes out, it's going to be very expensive to make and very expensive to enhance, and so just making the green gear, even for a backup or just for now, really isn't that bad of an idea in my opinion. And if you are just kind of starting out in the game, or just kind of starting out in life skilling, or if you just don't want to put a lot of silver into this, you can very cheaply drop, a few million into some accessories, smash them around a little bit with some gems, and get a lot of benefits out of just that. Additionally, level really does make a big difference. So as you can see here, my fishing is Guru 3, whereas my alchemy is Artisan 3, and I have 515 fishing mastery, whereas I only have 315 alchemy mastery. And actually, a lot of the mastery I have for the alchemy is because of these accessories increasing all my masteries. So if I take these off, you can see that just my base fishing level is giving me 415 fishing mastery, whereas I'm only getting 215 from alchemy. Again, just 200 isn't that bad, and you really don't have to invest anything realistically to benefit from these, except processing, where you have to buy the specific stones to do them. Because you don't need to push this mastery farther if you don't want to. You could completely ignore all of the new gear and be completely fine and still gain the benefits from all of these things, except again processing, because you can't mass process without a processing stone. If you just never did any of this and you fished all the time, for instance, you could still be getting some of those prize catch fishes without getting the Loggia's fisher's clothes, or bothering with the Creo's fishing chair. That's one more thing I forgot to mention about actually, is Creo's fishing chair. This is a new item that was added that can be created, I believe, at a residence, or you can just trade in some of the fishing trash you get for them. 5 fish bones, for instance, works. And the fishing chair is something you equip in your tool slot that gives you 100 fishing mastery for equipping. It can't be enhanced or anything, it can't be repaired, and after you're done with it, you throw it away. Fishing doesn't have a tool, doesn't have a Manos fishing rod or anything, nor does it have an offhand. There's no Manos bobber, we just have the floats we had from before. And so instead, they gave the offhand for fishing a fishing chair to give you a little boost of mastery. And again, even if you ignore all the mastery stuff, you may want to at least grab a fishing chair for that extra chance at rare catches, and it'll give you an extra chance at ancient relic crystal shards. And again, get the riding crop. This is a decent speed boost for very little cost. And when the better riding crops come out, you may want to think about getting those ones as well, because they will be a higher speed increase. But I mean, seriously, this is 1,000,000 silver. This is pocket change for a big speed increase. Would highly recommend. Alright, I think that about sums up this video. There's a lot to this, and I hope I covered it okay, but I'm really sorry if not. I just wanted to get a quick introductory-esque guide out for you guys within the first couple of days of this release. I'm guessing there's going to be all sorts of questions and stuff with all of this, and if you ever have any questions, whatever, or just want some general advice or anything like that, feel free to leave it below in the comments. As always, I'll read all of them, I'll respond to any questions you guys have, you know, all that jazz. I don't really feel the need to go that much more in depth with this, because I don't really feel like I could unless I made specific videos on each life skill and how much mastery you would need to hit breakpoints or something like that. And if that's something you guys want, I mean, I could try and put that together, but that would be something more for when the blue grade and Manos grade gear come out. But if that's a guide that you guys would like, or a guide series that you guys would like, do let me know. And yes, for all those asking, I am very disappointed that Manos didn't come out yet. But I am really happy that we finally got Mastery. I've been waiting for it forever, and we finally got it, and it's really nice. I love life skilling, and it's nice that it's finally getting a little bit of the expansion that I feel it deserves. I think that's about it. Without rambling on too much farther, if you like this video, do please leave it a like. Again, comment below if you have any sort of feedback for me, any questions, whatever, I will answer them, to the best of my ability at least. If you want to see future content from me, do please subscribe, helps me out a bunch, no cost to you, all that jazz. And I mean, I'm making light of it, but it does really help me out a lot, and I really appreciate you guys so much that do. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the new Mastery system. I hope everyone gets some great luck with enhancing the new accessories and gear and stuffs. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.